up, y'all, ladies and gentlemen? We got some bad news. We recorded a podcast earlier. It was freaking an hour long. And disappeared, man. I do not know where it went.
Yeah.
I think because we're talking about Ghost.
Yeah.
You know, we're talking about Ghost. A freaking ghost probably came in and destroyed it. So we're going to go ahead and do another one real quick, man. It's going to be a short one.
Yeah.
We're on Facebook right now, man. Got my man here checking up on the comments. The main thing that we're checking up on is what makes you mad, man. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
What makes you mad, man? I know that last... Man, it was a good one too, bro. It was a good one, man. So, Ghost makes you mad, man.
Yeah.
And it's a proven fact, man, because the Ghost freaking deleted the podcast on that one, bro. So Ghost is making me mad too, bro.
I just don't get it, bro. What's up with all these ghosts making us,
making us work hard, man.
Yeah, like
we had a nice podcast, bro.
We had good music.
We had good music.
We had funny topics.
We had funny topics, man, and I don't know where it went, bro. I looked everywhere for it. I'm an IT technician, and I used all my tricks to try to get everything off of the recording. Yeah. But I couldn't do it, dude. I took an L on that one, man. None of my tricks work. I backed it up just like I did.
Yeah.
And it's gone, man. I don't know where it is. So we're just going to take a couple more minutes and just, man, that's what makes me mad, man. Technology.
Technology is making you mad.
Technology is making me mad right now. Before that, it was people driving on the left lane slow. That was my beef. That was what was making me mad on the podcast that we recorded like an hour ago. But now technology is making me mad because we got to do it all over again. That's why I'm mad, bro. That's why I had to yell, man. I apologize for yelling, man. I apologize for yelling. I apologize for getting in your face. But that's just what's making me mad right now, bro.
I feel that. It's kind of late. It's
a little late. It is. It's late. I got to work in the morning. You got to work in the morning.
Yeah.
We got lives. We don't got time to be doing this, but we want to.
Yeah.
But it's all good, man. Let's just make a good, fun, quick podcast out of it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, we got our lives. We got work. We got girlfriends. We got wives, we got side chicks. We gotta take care of all of them.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. You have all of those, bro. You have all of those,
I'm
man.
just kidding. I'm just playing. I don't be doing that.
Dude, you just gave yourself away, man. You just gave yourself away. So we got people on Facebook. We asked them what's making you mad. Some people are being dumb and like, nothing's making me mad.
Yeah.
It's just topics that we're asking for. It's just topics that we're asking for. You know what? And again, our views, our expressions, our opinions on this podcast is strictly ours, and we're talking about it. So I'm just saying, I'm lost for words right now, bro. Yeah. I am still mad because that podcast is gone, and it was a good podcast too, man. But our views are ours, our expressions are ours, our emotions that we go through are ours, and we just like to share them with you guys. Doesn't mean that we're right. Doesn't mean that we're wrong. It's just us being us, man. We talk anything from what's going on Native country, Native American lands, and non-Native American lands.
Yeah. So,
and I'm Mike. I'm all the way from Shiprock, New Mexico, representing the mighty, mighty Navajo Nation. Hope all you guys are doing good on this July 1st. Can you believe it's July 1st? Already, July 1st. June is gone, and you know that July is National Cookout Month because everybody barbecues in July. And what's coming up in July? July 4th. July 4th is coming up. Fireworks. You got family coming in. You got barbecues, swimming pools, all that good stuff. Please be careful during the July 4th weekends. If you're out and about and you happen to have a couple of drinks in you, please call a DD. Please call a friend, an Uber, a Lyft, or whatever. Do not drive drunk. Please. Coming from personal experience, do not drive drunk, please. There's too many lives out there that we can save because of it. So if you happen to be out and you're wanting to have a good time, I'm not telling you not to have a good time. I'm telling you to be safe. Whether you're partying somewhere or you're by yourself drinking, just be safe. Have a good time. Celebrate freedom. What does freedom mean to you? Freedom for me means I get the right to have an opinion. I get the right to feel how I feel, say what I feel. And we live in a country nowadays where it's hard to explain what freedom is. Don't you agree?
Yeah, it's extremely hard to fucking talk about anything without pissing off somebody or them feeling fucking offended about any kind of shit.
Yeah,
You know?
and that's the reason why I said our views are our views, our opinions are our opinions. Because somebody out there is not going to agree with us. You know what I'm saying?
They're not. They're probably hating on us right now.
They're probably hating on us right now. Two Native American guys that don't know what they're doing. We're uploading our first podcast. We didn't know what we were doing at all. You know, we thought it was going to be easy. Record it, import it, and export it, and all this stuff. But there are rules to follow, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, and we like to follow the rules when it comes to this because we want to get our voices out there. We want this to be a big thing. And so we're barely uploading it. You know, this is our second podcast.
Yeah.
Our second time doing this. So bear with us. And thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you guys for being faithful listeners and faithful followers, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on YouTube, or whether it's on my homeboy Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? So thank you guys so much for that. We appreciate all the support. If you guys have any kind of topics, anything that you guys want to talk about, it could be anything from, you know, food, religion, music, what's going on in your reservation, what's going on in your life. You can call in. We'll give you guys a phone number a little later so you guys can actually call in and express yourselves. And we're going to have a what do you hate the most every time we do a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, what I hated the most on the one that we recorded earlier was people driving in the left lane slowly. Left lane is for passing only, not driving slow, all right? So get that straight and get your butt on the right side so I can pass you. But right now, my beef is with technology because we lost that podcast.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm going to leave it on the table. I'm going to go on and be respectful and I'm going to go in beauty, man. You know what I'm saying? And your beef was with Ghost, man.
Ghost, man. I mean, why can't you appear clearly when we try to record you? Or, you know, like, because I watch Ghost Adventures. It's probably not, you know, a lot of people don't like it. Some people like it. But, you know, I really am like, all right, one of these days we're going to fucking actually see a ghost here. But they never appear. You know, we always hear weird-ass recordings of EVPs and stuff like that, you know. But you never see them, you know. And it's just like, what the fuck? And then they delete our podcasts.
Yeah, and they delete the podcast that we had before, man, was super awesome, man. It had like so much information on there, and I'm upset, man. I'm upset that podcast is gone, man. But it's all good, man. We move forward, you know what I'm saying? We're Native Americans, we're soldiers, you know what I'm saying? We move forward. Something bad happens to us, we brush it off and we keep moving, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And shout out to everybody out there that's in the service, that's in the military. You know, July 4th is coming up. Thank you guys so much for your services. Thank you so much for you protecting our country. And my man is actually in the service right here, man. So I want to thank him personally. I want to shake his hand. Let me see if we can get it on podcast. See, that's right there, slapping his hand. Let's go again. Yeah, slapping his hand, giving him daps right there. Thanking him with all of my heart, man, for servicing this country. And if you're out there in the military, you know, big shout out to you guys. If you guys have family out there that are in the military, please continue to pray for their safety so they can make it home safe. And for all of our missing soldiers out there, we send prayers to you guys. Hopefully you guys get found. If you guys are in a better place, you know, we pray safety for you and your travels in the next life. I don't know why I said that, but I just felt like I needed to say it. But big shout out. Biggest topic of the day was blowing up my phone was LeBron James going to the Lakers. LeBron James is officially signed with the Lakers for 4 years. For $154 million. $154 million, that's stupid, dumb money, man.
Yeah, that I would have so much fun with that money.
Dude, that's to play basketball, man. If you were to make $154 million in 4 years doing a dream job, what would you be doing?
Probably this, man. Just hanging out and doing the podcast.
Looking at nasty stuff on your computer? That's what he's looking at right now, man. He's looking at nasty stuff on his computer, And no, I'm just playing. He's on Facebook, man. He's adding people, chit-chatting with people, going back and forth with people. So a podcast would be probably your dream job. Get to talk about whatever you want, interact with all these people all over the world, right?
Yeah, either do that and then just doing stand-up, man, because that would be a lot of fun.
Stand-up comedy, yeah. That's one of my passions, man. Stand-up comedy and DJing. If I was to get paid $154 million within the span of 4 years, I would definitely be DJing.
Yeah.
Go to all these clubs, all these casinos, all these events, and just DJ. Whether it's a birthday party, whether it's a graduation reception, whether it's a divorce party, whether it's a bar mitzvah, whether it's a first-time smashing party, first-time kissing party, or whatever, what I'm saying? I would just DJ, because that's a big passion of mine. And telling jokes, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who?
What?
Dude, man. That's why. Never mind, man. Never mind, bro. You totally butchered that joke, man.
I did. I'm sorry.
It's all good, man. This dude's in the zone right now. He's on Facebook, man. He's adding all these girls. I don't know why you're just adding girls, dude.
They just keep popping up.
Dude, you need to add some dudes, too, man.
I'm adding them, too.
Because on our Facebook page, on all of our friends, there's nothing but girls. And I ain't trying to be sexist or anything like that. I'm not trying to say don't add any girls or whatever, man. But when you're adding a lot of girls and there's only like 2 dudes, man, you're kind of perving out right there, bro. You know what I'm saying, man? Don't be a perv, man. Don't be a perv, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's too many perverts in the world already, man. We don't need another one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
they just keep popping up. I can't. There's nothing I can do about that.
Man, that's hilarious, man. But shout out to everybody that's out there that's liking us, that's listening to this podcast. Like I said, man, we had our first podcast is actually going up on YouTube. It's taking forever, man. Internet on the Navajo Reservation is no joke, man. It's super slow.
It really is.
You know what I'm saying? It's like Walmart on the first of the month. Hey, man, because everybody be getting paid on the first of the month, all the grandmas and grandpas,
Yeah.
And I literally waited in line for about 50 minutes today just to get a can of pop, because it was the first of the month and you had everybody over there at Walmart buying stuff,
Yeah.
And that's another thing, man, that everybody beats with, man, is calling it soda or calling it pop.
That's... You know what? I call it soda.
You call it soda?
Yeah.
And there's no issue. There's no, whatever. Like, there's no right or wrong way to call it. I personally, I do both. Sometimes I do soda. Sometimes I do pop. Sometimes I integrate the both of them and say soda pop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then again, I get it when people say, oh, pop is all res, because people are like, let me have a pop. Let me have a pop. They don't say pop. They say pop. Let me have a pop. But if you're like me, super cool, hey, and you make it sound cool, like, yeah, I'll take a pop. That sounds better than pop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, to each his own, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you like to say, whether it's soda or whether it's pop, it's all good. I heard this one joke one time. This dude was like, why you saying pop? It's not pop. And I was like, okay. And I was like, hey, man, that's cool, man. Like, this dude was literally ready to fight me. And I was like, all right, then what do you say then? He's like, it's soda. Yeah. He's like, I say soda. And I asked him, I said, why? He's like, it's called Minnesota, not Minnapop. Hey, but that was one of the jokes. Thank you. But big ups to everybody out there. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Again, we're going to try to do this podcast. We're going to try to make it short because we did have a lot of content on the last one. But for some reason, it got deleted. Technology, you are stupid. And I hate you, but I love you at the same time, because I am an IT technician and I do work with technology. Yeah. But I was not able to find that last recording. So therefore, I hate you and I love you. What's up on the agenda, 4th of July? You got any plans on 4th of July, man?
Well, might go camping. Most likely just go to the fireworks show and try to find a DD, because I'm not trying to be out... there's going to be helicopters out there.
There's going to be mad stupid cops out there.
There's going to be a lot of cops out tonight. Or during that day, even this week, I just kind of hate it that it's on a Wednesday. Like, what the fuck? Really? You got to ruin everything, be in the middle of the week. We can't go out on a Tuesday. Well, I guess you could, but, it feels kind of weird right in the middle of the work week. For us, anyway, because, we do what we can while we can.
That's true, man. For me personally, man, I'm just going to kick back. I'm just going to relax, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. 4th of July was fun for me, but some personal stuff happened during the 4th of July. I just kind of just want to sit back and celebrate,
Yeah.
at my house now, So
Yeah.
not trying to make it all sad or anything like that. But I still want to see the fireworks, you know what I'm saying? So I might go check out some fireworks, and just enjoy.
Are you gonna have a barbecue here?
I think I'm gonna have a barbecue. If you guys are in the area of Shiprock, New Mexico, come through, DM me, let me know what's up, and we'll have a barbecue here. It probably won't be on the 4th. It'll probably be like on the weekend. That way everybody can chill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But July 6th, I will be DJing at Flowing Water Casino up in Hogback, New Mexico. So if you guys live in the area, you guys are in the area, come through, come check it out. I'll be DJing from 9:30 to 12 o'clock. Just DJing whatever, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever, hip-hop, R&B, country, whatever you guys want to listen to, that's what I will be DJing on that night. So it's going to be a good night. Maybe after that, we'll just chill and hang out. But most definitely on Saturday, I think I'm going to have a little barbecue, blow a little fireworks, and how you're rich when you're on the res during 4th of July?
How do you know, man?
Because you have the good fireworks, bro.
Right?
You have the ones that go up in the air and burst. You have whistle, you have the fireworks that whistle. Poor people on the res, all they can afford is snakes and sparklers, bro.
Yeah.
You can't see snakes and sparklers from anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
You really can't.
You can't, man. You're balling when you're on the res when you can afford artillery shells. You know what I'm saying?
Those are fun. I like Roman candles.
Roman candles are you have Roman candle wars, bro?
We do, man.
Those are the best, man. Shoot them at each other. Make sure you invite all your cousins that you don't like. That way you can shoot them. You can freaking shoot Roman candles at them, bro. And then you have an excuse,
Yeah.
Like, hey, if they happen, to get burnt, they happen to, burn their favorite jeans or whatever, you can say, hey, we had a Roman candle fight. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And that's your excuse for getting them back. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that. I've done that a few times. I'm not gonna name any names out here, but yeah.
There you go, man. If you guys want to get back your cousins that you don't get along with or whatever, family members, or if people just owe you money, we're not saying to do it, but I'm saying Roman candles are the best way to go, man. You know what I'm saying? For me personally, I like M80s, man. M80s are the best, man. You light them, you throw them, they blow up. You know what I'm saying? You can throw them underwater, you can throw them in water, and they'll still blow up, But make sure you throw them when you have enough time, man, because we ain't trying to let anybody lose any fingers.
Yeah.
We ain't trying to blow anybody up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're just, making sure that you are using safety precautions, And it's kind of funny that I'm telling you this and then telling you that to have a Roman candle war, man. It's kind of a contradiction, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't listen to me, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, everything that comes out of our mouth, all our views, all our opinions is our own. We're an entertainment podcast, you know what I'm saying? We like to have fun here on this podcast. And if you guys like to have fun or whatever, we want to welcome you and thank you guys for joining us tonight. Again, man, we had a nice podcast, but we have to re-record it real quick.
Yeah.
So if you feel like we're rushing, we're talking a little bit fast, we just want to make sure that this podcast is up and going because our first podcast is actually going right now, and it's only at 35%, bro. It's only at 35%, man, and we've been running this thing for like almost an hour, man. That's how bad internet sucks on the reservation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Internet.
Holy crap. It's only that far?
It's
man?
only that far, bro. It's if people can sneak alcohol onto the reservation and be bootleggers, why can't internet providers do the exact same thing? Like internet bootleggers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wireless bootleggers can bring in wireless internet that's super fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, everybody will be happy on the res, man. You know what I'm saying? But, whatever, man. To each his own, man. It's all good, man. But, like I said, it's the 4th of July week. I hope you guys are doing stuff fun. I hope you guys are hanging out with your family. Again, please be safe. Whether you're out, hanging out with family, or you're by yourself or whatever, please be safe. Please get a designated driver. Please make sure that, you are safe. That you do have a designated driver, that you do Uber, Lyft or whatever, call your friends or whatever. Or if you're in the area, give us a call. We'll gladly pick you up because we do not want anybody to lose a life during this week. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of DUIs, DWIs and stuff like that. And we know that's life and stuff like that happens, but we want you to be safe. You know what I'm saying? even if you're blowing fireworks, we want you to be safe and not blow up, But other than that, man, what else is on our agenda tonight that we can talk to this really quick,
All right. I got something, bro.
All right, man.
It was kind of off our last podcast
Okay.
since the fucking ghosted our shit.
I'm gonna get you, ghost.
Have you ever have any of your exes dated somebody else within your family after you?
Dude, that's messed up, man.
I mean,
Yeah,
it happened.
Yeah,
I mean,
it does
I mean,
happen,
it does
especially
happen. Yeah.
especially around Indian country, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially on the reservations, man. Especially on the reservations, It never happened to me personally, man. But I have seen it to where a couple of my cousins, they were dating somebody,
Yeah.
and then they broke up, and everybody's like, "Oh, you broke up," but then another cousin comes and dates that same person, and it's kind of cool and it's kind of weird because that person. I don't know, but it's just weird, You show up to a birthday party and then, your cousin's all sad and like, oh yeah, we broke up. And then next thing you know, here he or she comes and you're like, well, I thought you guys broke up. And you're like, oh no, he's dating him now. He's dating her now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, what the heck, man? It's weird, man. And, it's just like, it's like passing a 40 around the campfire, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I totally understand that. I've been there. Lord knows I've been there. But yeah, I've seen it happen. I've definitely seen it happen. I'm not gonna name any names, but my brother, who is dating this chick, he knows who he is. He was dating this chick, and I guess they weren't really fucking really hardcore
in love or whatever, man.
Yeah. So he was dating her, and they were chilling, I guess, and they broke up. After they broke up, my younger brother started dating my brother's ex and the sister. So it was some really hardcore native shit going on, and I was just like, whoa, y'all need to calm down with that.
I guess that's what they call when they say keep it all in the family, what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I'm just over here like, y'all are some damn savages, for real.
Man, that's crazy, man. I don't know, man.
I mean,
I don't deal with homie hoppers, man.
I don't either, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to put, bash girls or anything like that, but there's a lot of homie hoppers out there. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're in the entertainment world, Native American entertainment. Again, I'm not bashing anybody, but there's a lot of homie hoppers in the Native American entertainment field. You know what I'm saying? If you're an entertainer, you're a rapper, you're a comedian, you're a DJ, you're whatever. And I had my share, being a DJ, being a rapper, a comedian, or whatever, of these girls trying to be groupies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then they don't, you don't fall for the bait. And then they go on to the next one. You know what I'm saying? But the weird part is that person because you're in that circle of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just, ladies, don't do that. Fellas, I know we're not, fellas don't really do that too much, but there are some homie hoppers amongst guys too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we've all seen that. I think at some point.
Yeah. So but when it all comes down to it, it's your life. It's how you want to live your life, what you want to do, and if that's what you want to do, then hey, go for it, by all means. But for me, I just want to cuddle, bro. That's all I want to do, man, is I just want to cuddle, man. But, it's pretty crazy. And while we're on this whole dating subject, how many dates do you have to go on, or do you go on, to make that first kiss move, or to even make that first holding hands move? How many dates, man?
Well, I mean, for the first date, definitely, just chill, talk, get to know each other, maybe movies or fucking dinner, is that what the kids are doing these days? Or maybe even just link up and get some coffee, or just, get a beer or something, like 3RB, good place to meet up. There's lots of people, it's in public. There's no creepy vibes going on. There's other people that can visibly see us. Just make sure you're in a safe environment.
You don't want to get shanked by an ex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't want to get shanked by an ex. So the first date is just get to know. It's just an experience. Second date. Well, what about second dates, man?
Second dates. That definitely a little bit more intimate. Probably talking about dinner or something, and see where the night takes us. If you want to go to a movie, cool. Let's go to a movie. Maybe go bowling, play some pool, or hang out with. Well, at that point, I don't know if it's time to introduce them. That's a little early to be
That's
hanging
way
out.
too quick, bro. If you're introducing, your lady as your wife on a second date, bro, you're like, just because she has land and grazing rights and because she gets food stamps, EBT or whatever, bro, that doesn't mean you got to marry her that quick. You know what I'm saying? For me, man, I think. For me personally, man, it takes a while, man. I like to meet the person. Get to know them. Around their family and off their family, because people can be different around certain people. You got people with different personalities around their family. And then their friends and then their coworkers. You know what I'm saying? So I like to see them in all sorts of an environment. You know what I'm saying? And also with my friends, how they interact and stuff like that. And when I can fart in front of them, when I can let one loose in front of them and not be ashamed of it, then I think it's time to hold hands and it's time to go in for that kiss, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're trying to hold hands on the first date, if you're trying to kiss on the first date, man, no, I'm going to be honest, man. You're just straight up easy, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're just straight up easy, man. You know what I'm saying? You might as well open up a kissing booth and a holding hand booth and make some money off of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just my honest opinion, man.
That's what's up. Yeah, I get that. I mean, but then some girls are just cool with it. I've never met one, but I hear stories, from my other buddies in the service, because, some of them are single, some of them are married, some of them are just dating or whatever, and just kind of going through the motions with whoever they're with, which is kind of weird. I don't know why you would want to spend time with someone that you don't plan on, hanging out with for a long time or whatever, Like me personally, I think I've got to that age where it's like, I mean, if I can stand your questions and all your shit for a couple of hours, then, okay, we'll see where this goes. But, there's got to be that connection, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta
that's all it is, man. That's all it comes down to is getting to know the person, because, if it becomes serious, you know what I'm saying? You want to know that person, what they really like, and how they really are, because getting into a relationship nowadays is just freaking scary, man.
It is,
because of all the time that you invest in that person. And I'm trying to be with no girl that I invest time in, and then find out she's a freaking serial killer. You know what I'm saying? And then that changes the whole game. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, heck, I was making out with the serial killer the whole time. You know what I'm saying? But it's just
I when you say that brings up a lot of girls' faces.
There you go, man. I'm not trying to get shanked. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm enjoying a movie. You know what I'm saying? But some people are like that. Some people do like that. Some people do move in that kind of speed. They do move at that kind of speed, and it works for them. It works for some people. It doesn't work for everybody. And if you happen to be that person where you rush into relationships really quick and it works for you, then hey, man, all power to you. Hand claps, man. Hand claps. You know what I'm saying? You guys did a good job. You guys did a good job. But if you guys share the views of waiting, I know it sounds corny and cheesy or whatever, then hey, man, more power to you as well. You know what I'm saying? And how's your rule of your date rule for smashing, bro?
Dude, it has to be at least around
first night. First night, man. You're already strapped up. You're already wearing one. You know what I'm saying? You're already wearing one just to be on the safe side.
I put it on. Joking, man. I'm putting it on as I'm leaving the house in the car. Just like, all right, it might be the day. I don't know.
There you go. So every day, man, you're just walking around with one on, huh? But man, honestly, man, what's your rule on that, bro?
When it comes to that, maybe 4 or 5 dates. I'm really kind of just like a little bit neurotic when it comes to shit like that, you know, and it's kind of scary, man, because, you know, I don't want to just fucking jump into some shit, you know, with some random ass girl. Sometimes, you know, I guess it works for some people, you know, and, you know, Tinder has definitely changed the game when it comes to, like, dating and stuff like that, because girls want to smash just like dudes want to smash, you know, but, you know, I don't have Tinder. I don't have it.
Sound like you do.
Well, I mean, it's out there. You know,
it's out there, man.
And we can't, you know, we can't really say that social media hasn't had an impact.
Yeah, social media has a big impact on just life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Social media has a big impact on life, whether it's just what you do on a daily. To how you incorporate it into your life. It's ridiculous, man. That's why, for me personally, man, I stay off social media, man. I don't have a Twitter, I don't have a YouTube, I don't have a Facebook, I don't have any of that stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just doing this podcast. This is probably pretty much my only social, but you're the one that's uploading it. You're the one that's behind the scenes, man. I'm just talking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of thankful for that, you know what I'm saying? Even as a DJ, you know, everybody's like, do you have a social media account that I can follow you on and blah, blah, blah. I'm like old school, you know. I'd rather give you my email address. That way, if you email me something sketchy, I don't have to respond back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus giving out your phone number and them texting you, calling, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I play it safe. But my rule for smashing, you know, I'm not going to give it up on you know, the first night or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
You're classy, bro.
I'm classy, man, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, you can call me a punk, you can call me whatever, but it's just scary, man. There's a lot of stuff that's out there, man. There's a lot of diseases. You know, HIV and AIDS is taking over the reservation, bro, and that's not a joke, you know what I'm saying? So it's scary. I'm not saying that ladies have it only, you know, guys do too. You know, so ladies, if you're out there, watch out for them guys, you know what I'm saying? Watch out for those guys that lotion their hands and they don't even have lotion on, you know? Or they don't even have lotion in their hands. If you ladies know what I'm talking about or who I'm talking about, you know, comment and let us know, you know, those dudes that are standing outside, you know, city market bashes or whatever, and they're looking at you and they're, you know, lotioning their hands like, what's up, ma? You know what I'm saying? Those are the dudes to look after, man. And guys, look after those girls. If they're homie hoppers, you know what I'm saying? They're always at the shows. They're always trying to get backstage. They're always whatever. And, you know, just look out for those ones, you know what I'm saying? And if that's what you like, that's what you like, you know what I'm saying? But for me, I wait, you know what I'm saying? If when it's time to smash, it's time to smash, you know what I'm saying?
You talking about that pheasant, boy.
Yeah,
going in and getting that pheasant.
Yeah. So you know, just, you know, trying to be respectful, you know what I'm saying? Trying to be a gentleman, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be no freaking man-ho, you know? You know, ladies, I'm making sure that you're out right, you know what I'm saying? A date, you know what I'm saying? Get some ice cream, some popcorn. But that's a whole nother podcast, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get into that right now, but that's just my rule, man. I just rather wait, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, you can call me a punk, you can call me a chump, you can call me whatever you want, but I'm just cautious, man, you know?
You gotta stay cautious, bro. I mean, because there's a lot of shit. I mean, the worst one out of it all is, man, you could have kids, bro.
Yep.
that's the worst one. You don't want that.
Yeah.
I mean, with AIDS, you die. You know, you're not there for it. With kids, damn. So
that's life, man. You know? Shout out to everybody that's ever had a one night stand and got pregnant. We ain't trying to make fun of you or anything. You know, that's cool if that's what you like. You know, we're not trying to make fun of you or anything like that, but. You know what I'm saying? Just use common sense, guys. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys are into smashing and stuff like that, you know, please use protection. You know what I'm saying? Just please be safe.
Yeah.
And anyways, that's such an awkward conversation, man. Let's move on to the next, man. On to the next one. And that would just be what's going on in your life, man.
Yeah.
You know, what's going on in your life, bro?
Right now, well, you know, I just started playing this new video game. So
don't tell me it's Fortnite, bro. If it's Fortnite, I'm gonna smack you because you're way far behind, bro.
It is not.
All right, cool, man. It saves me a smack, bro. Saves me a smack. Thank you, man.
Well, I mean, it's not really new. I've been fucking playing it forever. Skyrim, you know, that's pretty,
Skyrim, alright.
I fucks with that, dude, because it's like you can just get lost in that shit for hours and hours, and you know, it's a really good game. You know, I try to stay low key about everything when it comes to work and school and you know, just dating. I'm not dating anyone, but you know, if I were, I probably would keep it on the DL.
That you're a gamer. That you're a gamer. That you're a gamer.
No, not that.
That you like Skyrim.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then that kind of sounds weird too. You're like, you know, I like Skyrim. That kind of sounds a little sexual, bro. You know what I'm saying, man? they might take it out of context and be like, oh, I don't do Skyrim. You know, I don't do Skyrim or whatever.
I don't fuck with this guy.
Yeah, that sounds weird, bro. You know, just
he does Skyrim.
He does Skyrim. Nope, that's not me. You know, I'm a clean Christian boy. I'm a clean Christian girl. You know, I don't do that Skyrim. You nasty. You know what I'm saying, man? That sounds weird, bro. It sounds wicked weird. But it's all good though, man. It's all good, man. You know, like I said, man, we're here just to joke, you know, to talk about, you know, stuff that's going on in Indian country, stuff that's going on around the world. You know, our opinions are our opinions. You know, I can't put that disclaimer out there enough. You know what I'm saying? Because you know we're gonna get a lot of hate, hate and a lot of pushback. You know, the stuff that we say. You know, but when it comes down to it, man, it's our opinions, what we think about it, our views and everything. You guys can have your own views. You guys can have your own opinions, and that's awesome. And please share that with us so we can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's not debate. Let's not argue. Let's not fight amongst each other. You know, let's just come to an agreement. Let's just agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? And we'll have fun all in it, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys are out there on Facebook, you know, come check us out. Just look, go search Word Around the Campfire, and we're up there. Comment us, you know, let us know what to talk about our next podcast. Like I said, we're going to try to do this on a weekly. We're just getting our first podcast up, and it's at 41%. So I want to try to stay at least within an hour for this one right here, man. Just because, you know, of all the time it takes up. And because of the stupid ghost that deleted the other one, man. But it's all good, you know what I'm saying? It's all good.
Yeah, so you can officially reach us now at Word Around the Campfire.
Oh, right on, man. Word Around the Campfire.
We got our shit up.
Yeah, and if you guys have any kind of comments, you know, you want us to discuss, you know, or you want to give us just, you know, you want us to give you a shout out, you know, just DM us, comment us or whatever. Or if you want us to cuss somebody out for you. No, I'm joking, man. I'm joking. Don't do that. Earlier we had a lady that commented us and was like, can you tell so-and-so to leave my husband alone? I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, man, you tell him yourself, man, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know, we're not that middleman third service right there that's going to freaking tell his mistress to leave him alone because his wife's mad. Yeah. That's your business, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, if you have something that's on your chest, you know, that you want to get off, that you want to talk about, you know, whether it's happening on Indian country or off Indian country or whatever, we try to stay away from politics as much as we can, but it does come up. You know what I'm saying? It does come up, and you know, especially around this July 4th, you know, everybody talks about freedom. You know, like I said before, you know, I'm thankful to the Creator, you know, that I do have freedom to have an opinion, to have, you know, to have a voice. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of places out there that don't allow you to express your feelings, don't allow you to express, you know, what you're thinking about or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, there are a lot of people that are mad that are living in the United States because we have Trump as a president, you know?
Yeah.
He's not the smartest guy in the world, but, you know, who cares? You know, he's our president, you know?
Yeah.
And for me, I'm just like, I live in a country where I can wake up in the morning and go outside and smell the fresh air without the thought of a missile being launched at me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could be living in Afghanistan or somewhere out that way where you can't even do that, you know, because there's so much gunfire, there's war going on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I have the opportunity to go outside, enjoy the birds, you know what I'm saying? I get to, you know, be free, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, we're going to get a lot of, you know, comments and pushback and stuff like that. But if you don't like the United States, yo, man, Canada's up north and Mexico's down south. Go live over there, you know what I'm saying? See how it is to be in a country that's dictated, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That people can't do certain things. But I'm standing on a soapbox and I'm preaching, and I ain't trying to do that. So let me jump off real quick and let me get back down to reality. You know what I'm saying? And let's get back down to reality and talk about whatever is next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think we pretty much covered what we were gonna cover. We had some pretty good content, I think.
We did, man. And this one right here, we had this one artist, man. It goes by the name of Immaculate, and we're gonna try to feature an artist just about every week. You know what I'm saying? Just about every week just about every week a featured artist. You know what I'm saying? Just a Native American artist, and this artist right here, he goes by the name of Immaculate. That's ILLMACULATE, and he's a Native American from Portland, Oregon. He's a battle rapper. He's a dope freestyler. Man, this dude is awesome. I actually got a chance to meet him about 5 years ago in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and he battles like on King of the Dot, Grind Time Now, URL, and all bunch of different battle leagues. This dude's a beast. This dude's one of those ones where you just got to listen to him, and he is Native American, and he talks about it in his lyrics and stuff like that. So this one right here is Walk on Water, and that's Immaculate. You can find him on YouTube. Just type in Immaculate. This dude is a beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God in them. I stand alone amongst the shells of abandoned souls, feeling trapped without control of how we interact, spitting in a limited language. If they listen, they think, and the sin lives in us. I get it, but that isn't fact. But so much more than ice and clothes. My life can't be defined by those. It ain't like that. Read between the lines, we decide evil triumphs when good men do nothing. I can see the signs. The right brothers put wings on a bike. That idea redefined the generation achieving flight. But there's a common idea between that theme and mine. Each of us tried pedaling with dreams of being fly. I never made it. I guess it's better brain it. Cause now I wanna be.
Woo! Man.
He's dope.
He is freaking dope. That's Immaculate. He rolls with the crew called the Sand People. They're from Portland, Oregon. These guys are dope, man. Did you hear that punchline when he said the Wright brothers put a bicycle on a plane just for it to take lift? Man,
dope.
You have to be freaking detailed and know stuff like that to put punchlines together, because when you think about it, that's what the Wright brothers did, man. They put a bike on a plane. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just so it can take lift off, man. A lot of people know about that, but I thought that was a pretty dope punchline, man. That was a pretty dope, man. But, that's Immaculate. That's our artist, one of our artists of the week, Native American guy. Salute to him. Salute to Sand People. And again, we want to thank each and every one of you guys for rolling with us tonight. We kind of had a crappy night because a freaking ghost.
Ghost, man.
A ghost went and freaking deleted our podcast, but, we went ahead and re-recorded it. And I think this one went a little bit better, bro.
Yeah, I like it. It feels just a little bit smoother.
Yeah, it feels smoother, man. But our topic for next week is, do you have somebody or an ex that you broke up with, but now they're dating somebody else in your family? How awkward is that, man?
Yeah,
how awkward is that? We told our story or whatever, or what had happened. Yeah. So we want to hear from you guys. We want to hear from you guys of what might have happened, your experience. And a lot of it, is funny. Sometimes it can be funny, but then sometimes it can be drama because, what if they get somebody in your family pregnant?
Yeah,
and then you have
then you gotta see them.
You have a cousin dad. You have the auntie mom, or something like that. That's kind of weird, man. That's like borderline incest, though. I think that. But just tell us your story, man. Go on Facebook, and it's on there. Is it on there?
Yeah. It's you can actually reach us now. At Word Around the Campfire. As soon as we get this first podcast uploaded, I'm going to put the link up on here. we actually have the Facebook page, the regular one, and now we have @word around the campfire 06.
Yeah, man.
You hit us up.
So we're coming up, like I said, we're just two Native Americans, Navajos from Shiprock, New Mexico, the reservation.
Yeah.
They just wanted to do a podcast, wanted to express our views, our opinions and everything around Native country and out of Native country, you know what I'm saying? It sounds weird when I say Native country, but people do understand it better when you say Native country. Just like when people get offended when you say Navajo taco versus Indian taco, you know what I'm saying? But for me, it's always going to be Navajo taco, man. I want that Navajo taco. I'm never going to say Indian taco. You know what I'm saying?
I get it, man.
All right, man. You get it. You better get it, bro.
Or like an Indian burger versus a Navajo burger.
Yeah, Indian burger. Like, an Indian burger could be anything, like an Indian from India, would you like pickles on that? Versus like, hey, you want ketchup? So it's a big difference, man. It's a big difference. But, we're here to have fun. Thank you guys again so much for vibing with us. We'll put everything that we can on there. Like I said, we're not professionals. We are still getting the hang of this. So please bear with us as we continue this journey and as we talk about life, word around the campfire. And I'm going to leave you with this individual right here, man. This dude is freaking dope too as well, man. He's a good friend of mine. Goes by the name of King Blizz. Is a local rapper. So dope, so dope, so dope. And the name of the song is Forgive Me. This dude is so ill, man. You guys are going to have to check him out. King Blizz, K-I-N-J, or G, I'm sorry. K-I-N-G-B-L-I-Z-Z on YouTube. And this is Forgive Me right here.
Forgive me for my sin and I'm just living my way. I know all my bad decisions gon' catch up to me one day. I just pray you're right with me when I make my own mistake. Lord, forgive me, I'm just telling you on how I feel today. Lord, forgive me for my sin and I'm just living my way. I know all my bad decisions gon' catch up to me one day. I just pray you're right with me when I make my own mistake. Lord, forgive me, I'm just telling you on how I feel today. Woke up midnight from a nightmare. Never thought I'd be back right here. Gun loaded and cocked in my right hand. This shit going down on sight, yeah. Never thought I'd turn back to the old me, but they wanna tempt me. Lord, I just wanna be left alone without stress and negativity. See, I got a family of 5 kids, praying that I see them all live. Hoping that my kids' mom gon' forgive all my negativity sins. Lord, I'm broke trying to make ends. In the studio trying to make it big, but they down me. I'm like, shit, they don't wanna see me.
Man, that's some truth right there, man. Again, that name of the song is Forgive Me by King Blizz. We want to thank each and every one of you guys for rocking with us again. Word around the campfire. My name is Mike. The guy sitting next to me is called C Rizzle. Come find us on Facebook, on YouTube. As soon as this one launches, man, we're going to have some fun. Again, have a safe 4th of July. We're going to try to do a live broadcast, probably on Facebook maybe, on Saturday. We should do that, bro. We should do that, man. Let's go ahead and go live on Facebook, man, on Saturday. So we'll talk about the whole, have you ever dated somebody that's been in your family, broken up, and then they're dating somebody else in your family again? And we'll do that, man. So thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome, man. Word around the campfire. Remember, if you didn't hear it around the campfire, it's not true.